So I'm going to be making a couple of videos here about the affiliate and membership program that we're going to be rolling out in January 2014. Before I go into the details about that, the first thing I want to make clear is that although I would love you to be part of our business because I know it could change your life, it doesn't actually need anybody to join as an affiliate in order for it to be successful. This business has been growing continually for the last 4 years, and I fully expect that when we get to the complete revaluation of the metals, we'll have millions of customers in Japan and around the world. And in fact, the way I've set it up right now for people who join before we launch, founding members, we're actually sharing the majority of the income that we get with our founding members, with our members, our affiliates. So actually, unless you're active, then it's not actually monetarily rewarding for me necessarily to have you involved. Regardless, what I do want you to understand is the offer that's on the table. So I'm making these videos to go over the basics of what I've set up and what it means and what it could mean for you. And I think that if you take the time to watch these videos, even if you don't join, that it'll be part of your educational process and will help you in whatever you do. So enjoy. Before going into more of the details of the affiliate program, I wanted to explain to you why I'm doing this. And basically, it comes to, I want to put as many people as possible, especially those that I know, in the same position that I have been for the last couple of years, where I own a business that spits off free cash flow that allows me to accumulate on a monthly basis the most undervalued assets in the world and at wholesale pricing. And it doesn't matter to me where the price of gold and silver are because I make a small profit off of every single sale. And most of the people that I know, they would like to accumulate more, but it's a matter of free cash flow. It's a matter of having that extra income above expenses. And it really doesn't matter how much free cash flow you have. As long as you have some, then you need to start investing and you need to start preparing for the changes and understand what's happening in the world. So I want to put you in the same position as I am, and that's what the affiliate program is about. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is a book that I read many years ago that explained the need for this type of strategy, this kind of business inside of your asset column. And that's this book right here, The Cash Flow Quadrant by Kiyosaki. Now there are 4 different types of income that you can have. It's the employee, the self-employed, the business, and the I for investor. And if you want to be rich, you have to have money from the business and the investor side. And that's because it has the ability to be multiplied. It has the ability to be leveraged. You of yourself can only work so hard. So most of the people that I know are in the E and the S side. And what they need to do is, of course, be the best employee and maximize their self-employed business, at the same time building a business that will actually give returns, repeated returns over and over again, every month, every year, that are not limited to a geographic location or whether or not your time is spent running it. So that's what this is also about. It's about putting a business inside of your asset column. And what I've done is I've taken the best of the different aspects of many businesses that I've been involved with or that I've seen and evaluated and incorporated it into this business. And even if you have good employment or if you have a good self-employed business, what we're facing going forward is higher taxes and higher inflation. And chances are that your wages and the income that you make from your self-employed business is not going to keep up with both of those. And you're going to be pressed on both sides between taxes and inflation and higher costs of living. And if you have assets, then that's what's going to be squeezed first. So what you don't want to do is accumulate the right assets, which at this time in history are gold and silver, and then not be able to reach the point of revaluation, because you will have been squeezed from inflation and taxes and higher cost of living and have to liquidate those assets as you go along. So, like I said, I believe I got the best business where we can accumulate the most undervalued assets and make money off of it at the same time educating people and offering. I've also set up the threefoldcore.net site, which goes over what I'm doing in the I side. the investor column, and many people that I know won't be able to take advantage of that information just now. But as their income, their monthly income increases with the affiliate program, I believe they'll be able to take advantage of the information and the knowledge that they have to implement those same strategies with their own funds and also grow their wealth through that. And information is really the key to everything. Information is the reason 10 years ago I started buying precious metals, and it's the same thing that keeps me buying it today. I took a picture of a construction site as I was driving the other day, and there was a guard man standing there with his lightsaber thing, and the other couple guys on the backhoe. And I snapped a picture, I'll show it to you later. It's not a great picture, but it illustrates a point I'm making here. Is the difference between the guard man and the guys operating the backhoe is their education, and obviously the guardmen, you see this quite often in Japan, is they're older people in their 50s and their 60s, and why are they there? Why are they doing that? It's not because they want to. It's because of the choices they made with the information that they had. The reason why the guardman's probably getting paid less than the guys operating the backhoe is also because of information. It's the education that they had. And of course, the aspect that you don't see is the company that's making money off of subcontracting it from another company and the investors involved there. And the question is, where do you want to be in that chain? Do you want to be the guy operating the backhoe who's putting in his time, and his time is what's equal to his remuneration, or do you want to be the investor in the company that got the contract to do the project and is making money regardless of whether he's there or not? And the difference is information and education. So what I'm prepared here in the business that I'm offering and the information that I'm offering is what I wish that I had 10 years ago. And if you can take this information and start applying it, then you'll be a couple of years ahead of where you would be naturally. Many people that I know will come to this information of their own in time, but having it given to them or prepared for them ahead of time will save them the sweat and hours and years that it will take to get that information on their own. And actually, frankly, I don't think we have that much time before there is a major revaluation in the world's monetary system. In the last 100 years, we've had there have been like 3 major resets, and we're due for the next one within the next couple of years. So you either will be making money off of that, or you're going to be a victim of it. And the difference will be in the information that you receive and how you act upon it.